Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We are the Gear and Beer Show. He's Blaise.
And How, and that's Joe. Welcome, everyone. We're from Bozeman, Montana.
Yes.
Which is very winter right now.
It's winter.
It's like middle of October, not even Halloween.
Beautiful out, but it's straight up winter. It's like 24 degrees.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And it's just white. Oh, it's just, look, you drive, it's just winter.
Yeah. So what do we got? We got a new format with the segment show we're doing. We're going to talk about beer, our new beer sponsor, well, old, but trusty old friend, Bridger Brewing.
Who we love.
We finally got some back to our beer sponsors. So we're going to drink a little beer. We're going to talk about beer. Then we're going to have like a guitar of the week. We're going to have a riff of the week. We're going to have any antidotes. And maybe we'll get some shaving tips or, whatever you're looking for. Hopefully we can fill that in your world.
So, yeah, you got a good weekend?
Yeah, we're going to play the Tap Room, Bozeman Tap Room, which
Fun.
We haven't done the weekend thing yet. So
fun.
A nice early show before midnight will be done, which is always good. Because
college
I'm too old for
kids,
that.
drunk kind of show.
It's homecoming at Montana State University.
Yeah. I'll be right up the street at the Eagles Club Friday and Saturday.
Oh,
I'll come see you guys.
What band is the one you're doing?
Dead Yellers this weekend.
Oh, that's a good one.
So
Peter
that will be
King's
fun.
Yeah,
looking
I
forward to
like
that. We practiced last night. I got my stitches out yesterday.
Yeah, you're looking great.
I went to KGLT. I did the Grateful Dead show yesterday at KGLT.
You did?
Kenny
I think I just missed it.
Yep. So
I just missed
helped Bob Butts host that. I picked out all the songs. It was fun.
What era did you do? What was
I
the
did a lot of
theme?
76, kind of Help Slip Frank and that
nice.
stuff. And then
I was just listening to Cornell in my car again because I haven't done it in a while.
And then I interspersed a little bit of Blind Faith and Cream and stuff.
I heard the Cream.
You did? Cool.
I did hear the Cream because I was wondering if someone switched over, if that was Kenny. And I didn't hear. I got right on because there was a few songs right in a row, right?
And I threw some.
I feel free.
Yeah, I did that.
Don't ever see the none. And then, what a great that band.
They're awesome.
It's insane. And my brother, Ginger Baker. My brother actually mentioned on the Facebook that because he loves his hardcore punk stuff. He mentioned, because everyone's like Cream. And actually, a lot of people didn't mention that he's a Blind Faith drummer.
Yeah.
But, so Cream's obviously the big one everyone says. But he was the drummer for Public Image Limited, which is Johnny Rotten's band.
Yeah.
So he was the drummer in that, which I didn't realize. So I got to check that out.
Watch that
that's
documentary.
Pretty cool.
It's on. We always talk about movies. Watch Beware Mr. Baker.
Yeah, I got to see that stuff.
Oh, God, it's brutal.
I heard it's awesome. So this would be an appropriate time to watch that.
The story is wild.
So he's a ripping drummer. I mean, some of the stuff he was doing on that Cream
changed
sounded like
drumming forever.
Sounded like Keith Moon with just how heavy, but he hits it heavier.
Yeah,
he's like a perfect comp. Well, he's his own thing, but the heavy hitting of Bonham, but like not to compare to other classic rock drummers, but heavy hitting of Bonham, but like the crazy speed and all over the place of Keith Moon, and he's just awesome. He's really good.
Yeah,
there you go.
So and I played some Ween. I played 3 songs solo acoustic on the radio.
Oh, I had no idea.
Robert Hunter tribute, and I did some Ween.
Nice.
And it was cool.
Way to give props to all these lovely artists that we know and love. Yeah. So what Ween tunes did you play?
I just played She's Your Baby, because, solo acoustic.
That brings a tear to me eye. Yeah.
So, should we get into the beer?
Yeah, this looks wonderful. Looks like a hazy, one of those hazy things.
Yeah,
right?
This is so everybody's doing the citrus thing nowadays.
Yeah, do they associate that with New England IPA?
I
think I heard that somewhere, and I don't know why that's.
But everybody's doing
I guess they started over
the hazy thing, right?
Yeah, and I like it. I do like
it.
it.
Cheers,
I like at least mixing it up with a couple.
Cheers, everyone. So
Cheers.
this is the Jaw from Bridger Brewing. Thank you, Bridger Brewing.
They have wonderful pizza. They brew great beer, and they should be canning at some point.
I went in there last night to get this. They were just rocking and rolling in there. That place is awesome.
I haven't been there in a while. I'm due to go back.
Yeah, and they Bridger Brewing. Let's give Bridger Brewing props. They just won. I think it's the North American Beer Summit.
Best dressed at the Beer Summit.
What was that called? I brought it up on my phone.
Great American Beer Festival.
Yeah, that's it. Great American Beer Festival.
That's the big one. That's
and
like the World Series.
Their Bobcat Brown won gold, which is that was a shocker because they were gunning for all these other beers.
Right.
And they were like, they liked our brown, but they're like we've been making that stuff for a while.
Yeah, usually I'm thinking of their pale ale and IPA and stuff. Yeah,
because their Lee Metcalf's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They got a lot of good beers.
So that is interesting that they won the brown.
Cheers, so good job. Props
good job. Thank you.
Bridger Brewing, yeah.
Hey, next segment of the show.
Talking about guitars.
Yeah, Guitar of the Week. We pick out a guitar each week and we chat about it.
And I've been seeing these hanging on the wall and have been really excited about them. Paul got these in for us very recently.
They're very cool.
One great thing about Music Villa is our wonderful owner of the store, Paul, like finds these things and he gets on the thing when it's hot and new.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have these, don't know about them, you know.
They're very cool.
But
I didn't know about them. They're vintage.
Paul turned me onto these.
Yeah.
You know.
I want one of these bad. Yeah. What is it now? There's a few different models out there. This is, by the way, we should mention who they are. This is Harmony.
This is a Harmony silhouette.
What is this again? Found it in the trash outside.
But the cool thing is, real quick, where Harmony's at, the company right now, because you guys know Harmony, Sears and Roebuck, old school,
people might
made
not
Chicago,
know.
this and that. You've probably seen them you've seen them here and there, right?
They're old cool ones, that aren't
funky
worth a
old
lot,
brand.
but they're neat. Yeah.
Yeah. So the current Harmony name, Heritage Guitar Factory got them in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Heritage used to be where it's the old Gibson Guitar Factory, where Gibsons were built from like early 70s on for a long time before they moved operations to Nashville. So
yes,
those guys have been building guitars.
They've been doing arch tops and they're known for
very
that.
long time.
Seem like they're under the radar, but people who know them are killer.
Yep,
they're killer quality.
And I want to say
awesome.
they're in Kalamazoo. I don't know. You guys got to read it yourself, but that fact that if you go to Kalamazoo, Michigan, that old factory,
I believe it's in Kalamazoo.
It's like you go see it. It's cool. It's where Gibson was made there way back.
Yeah, a lot of history. Gibson.
Yeah.
So
and all those beautiful Les Pauls were made in that factory.
So now they're making Harmony styles.
They got Harmony. So this is all fully made in Michigan. Good components. They make their own pickups. So it's their take on a gold foil.
Yep, it's really it's kind of more like I think they're just aesthetically doing a gold foil. It's
cool.
kind of a humbucker underneath, so they're not as noisy.
Let's knock these out real quick, spec by spec, so you guys can hear some of this.
The neck feels great.
You got an alder body. Let's see. You got nitro finish, ebony fretboard, 12-inch radius on there, medium nice. Jumbo frets, 1/11/16 neck width. That's a C profile. You've got a maple neck, nitro on the neck. 25-inch scale length. I'm not going to read all the rest of it.
It's very cool.
But the pickups are custom gold foil mini buckers on that guy.
These are American made for like
master volume, master tone.
$1,300 or something.
Rad, right? There's orange drop caps in there.
They come with a killer
ridge.
bag.
Like the cupcake knobs. This is an old Harmony thing. Harmony did this in the 50s.
Remember when we used to call each other Cupcake?
Oh, Cupcake. I still do.
Every
birthday. Happy birthday, Cupcake.
Oh, thank you.
So let's move on to the next one.
We have a couple of them. Yeah, let's do this.
Here, I'm going to hand you this. This is the model.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Me.
So that's another cool one. Probably a lot of similar specs, I imagine.
That guy, I believe, is the Jupiter.
Yep.
Yes.
Jupiter.
So, a lot of the same specs, but this one you have a mahogany body. Let's see. They call that space black.
This is heavier.
Obviously nitro, ebony, all that stuff. 12-inch radius, medium jumbo, C-neck. So all that's going to be the same.
Yeah, very similar.
But the pickups are different there. You have custom gold foil humbuckers as opposed to the mini bucker. Other than that, we got the same.
Pretty cool. Yeah. What about now? This guy's pretty sharp. That's just another color of this guy.
Yep. So far, the only difference really has been the woods and the shape, right?
Yep. This is feels a lot lighter.
That guy is the Rebel. I'd recommend the Rebel for you, Blaise.
I'm feeling very rebellious just handling this thing.
That's mahogany. That color's called burgundy.
Burgundy.
And then all the same stuff. Ebony, 12-inch radius.
Yeah, their necks feel awesome.
Same pickups as...
We'll play some, and we want to hear how it sounds. We're going to do a riff of the week as our next segment. We'll listen to one of these.
Let's show them these necks.
Yeah.
Actually, what's the neck? The neck is different on that.
C shape or something? No, are they all different?
Look at that neck material, though. The other one had a maple.
It's dark. Mahogany.
It's just a mahogany neck. It's just really dark, huh? This dude.
Yep.
This will also have that dark mahogany neck. It almost has a
bolt-on neck here.
Has a different vibe. This neck doesn't feel like your usual.
Yeah,
mahogany neck. It's
very
cool.
Light, cool. This would be
one piece.
This is a lot of fun. These guitars are going to be a lot of fun.
I like that this one says Jupiter on the headstock. I think that's cool.
Which is appropriate.
Mm-hmm. They're bolted on.
Rebel, Jupiter.
All have locking tuners. I don't know if we mentioned that.
Yep. Cool.
Very cool, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hear them. Let's hear these things real quick.
Yeah, let's do the riff of the week.
Riff of the week.
Riff of the week, people.
And we should quickly mention this week's Riff of the week. We're going to run through this Mojo Hand Crosstown fuzz pedal. Really accurate representation of a version of a old school fuzz face.
Sounds cool.
Arbiter fuzz face. And we're running everything now through the Tone Master Deluxe. The new lightweight neodymium speaker, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I like these a lot.
And we're going to do it on the guitar of the week. The Silhouette.
Yeah.
By Harmony.
I almost think let's do like pedal of the week and guitar of the week, right? Does that make sense? Let us know if you guys want that.
Let's do that. That'd be fun. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do a riff. I thought this. Well, I'll just introduce the riff. I'm gonna do a. This is one that it's kind of a Howlin' Wolf did 44 Blues and made it kind of a big song. And a lot of people know it in the blues genre. I like this version. Cory Harris did this thing called Memphis to Mali. It's a mixture of Mali music with, Memphis blues and stuff. So it's really cool. So it's out of the E minor pentatonic scale, and it's just a lot of cool. And there's a cup, and I got this other lick from somewhere, I forget, but it's really cool, and I'll talk about it. But it's a very little jam on it. But I'll just play it real quick for you, and we'll see how that goes. Let's do the fuzz. Okay, here we go. Going and well, it's cool. So it's just a little, finger picking. Well, all on the second string. I'm not gonna go too crazy next split. Ending on that E.
That's nice.
So it's really cool.
The drone. It's all about the drone.
Yeah, the Memphis is droney, kind of hanging on that same chord.
Sounds cool with you get those notes against the drone string.
Makes me feel like moisture, like sweaty in the south. So it's all just playing on that, and then you can just kind of, and then of course I did a little into the A7. Yeah. And you can do so many things with the A7. You do all your tricks. You can go. And then of course what I did was then you can kind of play off, That's a really neat. It's just E.
It's a drone or an E theme, or an octave.
Yeah. And all these little E minor pentatonic licks, but I love this where I'm taking the third string on the first fret, simultaneously hitting the open first string, and doing this. I love that. And I used to just I learned that. I was doing that, but then I was messing around with it. I'm like, and then you can do it. It's almost like doing a pentatonic scale, different key, but you can get the same spacing. But you can go all the way up to the 7th fret. It's like
and it gives a little bit of a major vibe going from that.
Yeah,
major
so it's got
major third of E into the 4.
Take advantage of all this open E ringy stuff.
Great.
Pretty cool.
So let's
anyway, there you go.
Real quick, play that same riff with the other pickups.
Memphis to Mali is the album. 44 Blues. Cory Harris. That's kind of based on his version of it.
Go for it.
And he's got all this cool drum crazy stuff they did.
Let's get that full riff one more time with the fat pickup.
Sure.
We heard the mini buckers.
All right,
Let's hear
mini.
the full buckers.
We're gonna full buck you right here. Okay, hopefully it's in tune.
Okay, like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and we're gonna fuzz it up. Let's go for it.
All right, here we go. A little dirty.
A little fatter. Kind of want to do it on the other ones. That's rad. Okay, super quick, same riff, same pickups, different body shape.
Okay. Buzz.
See if you can hear any difference. Pickup, middle, bridge. Something going on that middle. It's like a spanky. Pretty cool. I dig it. I like that fuzz. Which makes me want to drink this beer. Good one, Blaise.
Our next segment.
The more you know.
Musical breakthroughs, right? What are we gotta talk about? Just anything cool with music here?
So I got
inspiring.
I got a good one to throw out there.
Yeah, what you got, Joe?
The old dogs. Bringing in the old dogs
old dogs
to teach you some tricks. You know,
so dog tricks. Roll over, you old dog.
So, and they don't have to be old. You can learn things from young people too, always do, but
it's not as fun.
But
I don't trust them.
In your band, in your group, anytime you have the opportunity to call on, to sit in, to play music, bring somebody more experienced, older, wiser into the fold,
right?
And get their take on what you're doing, hear them playing against what you're doing. You
and their life experience.
Perk your ears up, yeah, and you will get. That lesson, those lessons are invaluable. For me personally, in my main band, we lost a bandmate a few years ago, 5 years ago, Chris Donahue, God rest his soul. Cheers. And rather than try to make a solid 4-piece unit, lots of different reasons, and it was that was devastating, all the things, right?
Yeah.
We started operating as a trio, because you lost one guitar player, and then bringing in just guest guitar players or keyboard or whatever, or right. Violin or
some kind of lead instrument.
And trying to reach out to some older players around town who are really good. And I feel like, a lot of people, you have those guys, musicians, you meet these guys around your town, city you live in. And oftentimes, it can be intimidating sometimes to ask a good player to play with you. But sometimes they're just musicians, they want to play.
Yeah, they just want to play good music.
And
but yeah, it's intimidating. I'm in a band that's the drummer's a known band who's been around, or known guy that's been around, Mike Gillen.
Yeah.
And we always talked about New Orleans music and soul and funk and blues, and and we're like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to do a band. This town needs it, all that jazz. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden we're doing a band. He's like, hey, let's do this. Mm-hmm. And then and I was very intimidated and scared. And I was just like, oh, man. But then the more we play, and definitely I did have to, I'm from a jam band, loosey-goosey thing, so we did tighten up. And I played to go with it, and I was listening to him and all that. And now we're a very tight unit, and he's a little loosey, and it's actually a good marriage of looseness and strict and being professional and all that. And it kind of took it up a notch of being professional, I guess.
Oh, man.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's my experience with it. Keep going.
Getting to play with guys, great, good, older, more experienced, wiser players. Man, it's the best. It's like the best thing in the world. Oh, and it's fun to just let a good player rip, just to set them up. You want to set something up nice for them. Yeah. For them to rip on.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for everyone.
So I one of the guys I recently I don't even want to name drop because it's just local guys, but this one is cool. Just recent for me. Yeah, recent for me. This guy Jim Lewis, though, local legend, great guitar player. Used to play in a band with our camera guy, with our producer Dustin's dad, Tex Tucker. And they had this band, the John Coulter Band. Right,
legendary classic band in the region.
The time
you heard about them.
When you play with these guys, with these older guys, have this experience. Sometimes driving to the gig, getting the stories is some of the best stuff too.
Yeah, well, and then Tex being later an iconic person at the Hofbrau, this place where he hosted open mic. tons of us
and every
in our
time
age
I
group
play
have learned a lot from him, and he's helped us.
Tex was one of those guys too.
Tex was one of those guys. So then, not only so you knew him, but then you heard of this legendary band he was in. You know? Now he's all doing acoustic.
Well, when we met Tex, he was
rock
doing
and
his
blues
acoustic.
band or rock band that. Then you're like, so they were so big, and Jim
there's
Lewis
a bunch
was part
of
of
those
that.
guys around here. Yeah, you got Rick Winking. It's great like that.
Well, and you play with the bass player in the Dead band.
Rich Ribisco is one of those guys for
rips
sure.
on the bass for doing
Tom
the
Garnsey. Garnsey's one of those guys. Jerry Mullen, our old repair guy, is that.
Yeah.
All those guys. Bill Dwyer, Bob Britton. These are just local guys. I'm just throwing names out. Mike Beck. I play with these guys. Play with these guys, and I'm like, these dudes. I just sometimes have thoughts. I'm like, take this guy anywhere, bring him anywhere in the country, in the world, and he's gonna just crush it.
Yeah, I think everywhere regionally there's probably those people. It's just one of those things. They don't have a marketing team behind them.
Yeah, they don't have the marketing team. Yeah. But probably where you live, you have some of those the old dogs, some of those cats, and
look them up. Go see their shows.
You can learn from them are invaluable.
Yeah, go see them too. Know. Check them out. The more you know. Hey, everybody. Sorry.
Well, it's been another great week. I've learned a lot. We're signing off.
Thanks for there's spit everywhere. Thanks for tuning in, people. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Gear and Beer Show.
It's been another great week.
It has been. I like this new format. I love this new beer.
Let's know
Bridger Brewing,
thank you. Brewing.
And man, that's good stuff. We polished it off.
The jaw from Bridger Brewing.
Leave comments. We're just having fun here. You want serious reviews, go somewhere else. We're just chatting and having fun. So I'm glad you're joining us, and I hope you're enjoying it.
Call us about these Harmony guitars. They're very cool.
Yeah, they are very, very cool. I really want one.
I want to see, I don't know, I want to see these in use.
Yeah.
I want to see, bringing it back to the local band thing. I'd like to see some kids around here.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some kid in a garage rock, grungy,
this would be perfect for
dirty band rocking one of these.
Yeah. Children.
Jimmy Kehoe, I'm talking to you.
Yep. Elders too, and respect your elders. Cheers to that.
Yes.
And cheers to you all. And thanks, Joe, for another wonderful time here in the Beer and Gear Den. And hope you all have a lovely week.
Cheers, everybody.